If you are manufacturing, importing, wholesaling or retailing fertilizers, get your business registered. MindSync will help you in the registration and licensing of your fertilizers. Contact MindSync today.
Hello and welcome to MindSync. I am Swati from MindSync. MindSync is a professional organization providing compliance, consulting, legal and advisory services. After pesticide or insecticides registration and licensing, our next topic of discussion will be fertilizer registration and license procedure in India. The Department of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, under Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, regulates the manufacture, import, and sale of fertilizers. Government of India has issued the Fertilizer Control Order, FCO, 1985 under the Essential Commodities Act, 1955. Government has declared fertilizer as an essential commodity for meeting the food grain requirements and to protect the consumers from exploitation by unscrupulous traders. The FCO specifies what substances are eligible for use as fertilizer in the soil, product-wise specifications, methods for sampling, procedure for obtaining license or registration as manufacturer or dealer of fertilizer. First, let us know the meaning of fertilizer. A fertilizer is a chemical substance containing one or more essential plant nutrients that are currently available in adequate proportions, whether extracted or manufactured, and are intended to be used on soil or crops. Fertilizers are specified in Part A of Schedule 1 of the Fertilizer Control Order. It includes a mixture of fertilizer, special mixture of fertilizer, provisional fertilizer, customized fertilizer, biofertilizer, organic fertilizer, non-edible de-oiled cake fertilizer, as specified in Schedule 3, 4, and 5 respectively, and also include biostimulants specified in Schedule 6. The central government may provide specifications for fertilizer to be produced for commercial trials that are provisionally valid for a period of not more than 3 years. Now, we are going to know each type of fertilizer in brief, to get an understanding of each term. Biofertilizer. Biofertilizer are ready-to-use biological formulations of beneficial microorganisms which, when applied to seed, root, or soil, increases the nutrient availability. Biofertilizers are organisms that improve the soil nutritional quality and productivity, which are agriculturally useful in terms of nitrogen fixation, phosphorus solubilization, or nutrient mobilization. Organic fertilizer, which are naturally produced mineral sources and include a reasonable amount of plant nutrients. Organic fertilizers are made up of unprocessed mineral substances that have undergone microbial degradation, including fresh or dried plant material, animal manure, and agricultural byproducts. Mixture of fertilizers is defined as a composition of fertilizer made by mixing two or more fertilizer with or without inert material in physical or granular form, and includes a composition of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium fertilizers, micronutrient fertilizers, and NPK with micronutrient fertilizers. Special mixture of fertilizer is prepared for experimental purposes in response to a request made by any person for sale to that person in such quantity and time frame stated in the request. Customized fertilizer. It is based on the idea of balanced plant nutrition principles, and they provide the best nutritional package for premium quality plant growth and yield. The central government may provide specifications for customized fertilizer to be produced by any manufacturing unit that are valid for a period of not more than 3 years. Non-edible de-oiled cake fertilizer. Substance obtained as residue after oil extraction, by expeller and/or through solvent extraction, from crushed seeds of non-edible oil seeds, such as castor, neem, for use in soil as fertilizer. Biostimulant as substance, or microorganism, or a combination of both, applied to plants, seeds or rhizosphere, with the purpose to stimulate physiological processes in plants, and to enhance its nutrient uptake, growth, yield, nutrition efficiency, crop quality, and tolerance to stress. Regardless of its nutrient content, but does not include pesticide or plant growth regulators. Fertilizer listed under Part A of Schedule 1 are mentioned here. Some of them are ammonium sulfate, urea, diammonium phosphate, nitrophosphate with potash, borax, calcium nitrate with boron, and 100% water-soluble complex fertilizer like potassium nitrate. Biofertilizer under Schedule 3 are rhizobium, azotobacter, acetobacter. Organic fertilizer under Schedule 4 are city compost, organic manure. Castor de-oiled cake, as non-edible de-oiled cake fertilizer, under Schedule 5. Biostimulant under Schedule 6 are botanical extracts, antioxidant, humic and fulvic acid. Let me just take you through the procedure for obtaining registration and license. A certificate of registration is issued under Clause 8 of the Fertilizer Control Order, 1985. Every person intending to sell or offer for sale or carrying on the business of selling fertilizer as an industrial dealer shall obtain a certificate of registration from the controller of fertilizer by making an application together with a certificate of source. Industrial dealer are those who sells fertilizer for industrial purpose only. Every person including a manufacturer, an importer, a pool handling agency, wholesaler, and a retail dealer, intending to sell, or offer for sale, or carrying on the business of selling fertilizer, shall make a memorandum of intimation to the notified authority of the respective state, in prescribed form, along with certificate of source. The notified authority will issue an acknowledgement of receipt, which will be considered as an authorization letter, and designate the concerned person as an authorized dealer. Separate memorandum of intimation shall be submitted for wholesale and retail dealership. Manufacturer of mixture of fertilizer, special mixture of fertilizer, organic fertilizer, biofertilizer, or non-edible de-oiled cake fertilizer shall make an application to the registering authority of the respective state for certificate of manufacture. On receipt of an application, the registering authority shall grant the certificate of manufacture. Every manufacturers or importers of biostimulant are now required to apply to the controller, along with the supporting data relating to chemistry, bioefficacy trials, toxicity, and heavy metal analysis report, for specifying it as a biostimulant, and for inclusion of biostimulant in Schedule 6. The manufacturer shall make an application to the controller of fertilizer for grant of provisional registration. The manufacturer is also required to obtain a certificate issued by the state government to grant sale permissions, that the product was being sold in the market, and no harmful effects of the product have been reported. On receipt of an application, the controller shall grant a provisional certificate of registration of biostimulant. Product not registered are not allowed after the 31st of March 2022. Provisional registration shall be valid up to the 22nd of February 2023. If you required any support on fertilizer license and registration, contact MindSync. We will be happy to help you. Thank you.